from the city by the bay, AT&T Park on a Thursday night. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Corey Seager heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
TV into the windup, 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Into the box now, Andre Ethier. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
16. Andre Ethier.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Jose Altuve will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
The second for one.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 23, Adrian Gonzalez.
Throw over to the bag, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Eduardo Nunez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit to short. Seager is there. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Denard Span will stand in now. Still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, you looked at his batting average this season. It's really kind of unexpectedly poor because you know he's a good hitter.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Valbuena is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Buster Posey gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Reddick moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Adrian Gonzalez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Peavy's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. Pagan will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one. Settling in now, Jock Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Peterson.
Turned on down the line. Belt has it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
Batting sixth,
Josh Reddick into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Hunter Pence will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Now the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Got him. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brandon Crawford. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Skied into very shallow right. Reddick moves over. 2 down. Brandon Belt gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Luis Valbuena leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yasmani Grandal. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. This is pulled into right. Pence is there, 1 away. The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
TV sets. Here's the 0-1. Hard liner toward short. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Andre Ethier steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
A runner on first with 2 away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Pence. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Angel Pagan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Angel Pagan.
Out in front of it, strike one. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Popped up. Grandal has a play, And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joe Panik. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Jake Peavy.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. And no contact that time by Peavy, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Jose Altuve is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Liner toward right center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Adrian Gonzalez is at the plate now, flied out in his first at bat. Throw to first now from Peavy, and the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. This one's flared out toward left. Coming on is Pagan. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding into the box, Jock Peterson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Pagan on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Josh Reddick stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Josh Reddick.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Runner goes for second. Drilled to the right side. Panik's able to get there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Now to the plate, Luis Valbuena. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Up top, it's 2-0. Swinging a soft liner. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Eduardo Nunez will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
chop foul at the plate. Strike one. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The center fielder,
Denard Span is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Reddick giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Buster Posey digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Popped high in the air. Valbuena is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yasmani Grandal heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Peavy gets the sign. First pitch on the way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Clayton Kershaw comes forward, and we'll see how they play it here. The sacrifice may be in order with nobody out. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Corey Seager steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Pagan comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Andre Ethier will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far from the stretch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. And, Peavy loses the handle on this one. It's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A man on third with 2 down. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Hunter Pence comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Brandon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Brandon Belt stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ethier on the run. And the inning is over. Jose Altuve will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line driver right back up the middle.
Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Outfielder number 31.
Jock Peterson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. To short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Angel Pagan gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. On the ground to the left side. Valbuena fields it cleanly and taken in out there for the first out. Into the box, Joe Pennant. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 2-1 after the foul ball there. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. ground ball sent back up the middle. Speared on the dive. Got him.
No problem.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Peavy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Into the seats, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And no contact that time by Peavy, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Back here in San Francisco, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Josh Reddick will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Peavy has his target. Here it is. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Luis Valbuena will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ball game and kept his team in the ball game.
On to first, and Peavy sets down the first 2 easily here. Yasmani Grandal steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired.
Traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Still no hits on the board for these guys, and we are seeing some great pitching in this one.
Towards second. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. Denard Span comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base.
Yeah, and in this situation, you've got to move that runner to second any way you can. So we're going to see how they decide to play it right here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Buster Posey. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
So striding in, Hunter Pence, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
And he knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Trying to hold the lead. Brandon Crawford started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
First baseman, number 9.
So stepping in, Brandon Belt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He'll start him with a breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Swing, line drive, and he comes through in the clutch. This will tie the game and get everybody running. The tying run scores. Here's the go-ahead run to score. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 3-1. Angel Pagan will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. There is Valbuena. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Clayton Kershaw comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And you know, guys, it's never fun to have your pitcher leading off an inning for you in this situation. But, hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Colby Rasmus is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
35, Colby Rasmus.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Fielded by Panic. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Corey Seager will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Seager.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Peavy up to 66 pitches now in this night of work. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Andre Ethier will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. He's ready. Here's the first offering. jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. In the dirt here. Snap throw from the catcher. One and one. Here it is. Grounded to short. There is Crawford. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Throw won't get him.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Adrian Gonzalez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pedro Baez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
52, Pedro Baez.
Joe Panik will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Grandal scoops it up. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Jake Peavy will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Gillespie is going to be summoned off the bench to pinch hit, so that will officially end the night of work for Jake Peavy.
Gillespie.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Eduardo Nunez digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
slapped hard the opposite way. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Hunter Strickland will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the ninth.
60, Hunter Strickland.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Jock Peterson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Josh Reddick stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Hit hard towards center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Luis Valbuena comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The victory would be Jake Peavy's if the lead holds
Your
good.
attention, please.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Sweeney.
Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
They just keep moving higher and higher up the ladder. If he keeps offering, why not?
And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He struck him out, and that's going to do it for the Dodgers here tonight. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Jake Peavy. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs.